Hello guys, and welcome to this video where I will show you how to quickly and easily leverage trade cryptocurrencies on the BitYard exchange. If you want to create an account, you can simply go down to the video description, click on the link, and then you will get to exactly this page right here. And as you can see, we'll get a 10% discount on all trading fees for the first 30 days. So feel free to use the link, then you'll get to this page right here. You can type in your details here and then you're ready to go. Once you have created an account and you log in for the first time, the page will look like this right here. And now I want to show you how you can deposit cryptocurrency. So if you already have cryptocurrencies, you can simply send them here to the exchange. Just go up here to assets and click on deposit. Then you will get to this page. Here you can choose the coin that you want to deposit. Let's just check out Bitcoin, for example. Now here on the right side, you can choose the network. In this case, let's just check out the normal Bitcoin network. And here you have the address. You can copy that to your clipboard and send Bitcoin to the address. And then you will have it right here on your account. Of course, this works for any cryptocurrency. As you can see right here, there are many of different options that you can choose from. Let's choose USDT in this case. Here we can also choose, for example, the TRC20 network, which I often like to use because you have lower fees. Here you get the address that you can deposit the money to, just copy it and send it here. If you scroll down a little bit here, we can also see my deposit that I've made. I used the Tron network. Here was my address. Here I can see the amount, and then it was within like a few minutes, it was already here. All right, so next I want to show you how you can also deposit with fiat money. So with US dollar, British pound, or euro. So if you want to deposit with a fiat currency, you simply go up here and click on buy crypto. And now here you can choose what currency you want to use. So here you can choose, for example, the US dollar, you can choose the Swiss franc, you can choose euro, British pound, whatever currency you want. In this case, let's go, for example, for the US dollar. And here you can choose the currency that you want to receive on the platform. So you can, of course, use US dollar tether if you want to trade with it, for example, here. Or you can also, if you can find the currency that you want here, you can also choose it from here. For example, if you want to choose directly, just like, let's say, Bitcoin, you can just simply check it out here, select it, and then you can choose, of course, how much you want to pay. Let's say you want to deposit, let's say like $500. You will see how much you will receive. And down here, you will see the different third-party options that you can use. You can see how much time it takes and what payment methods they offer. So let's say, for example, you want to use, let's say here, this first one. Just click on buy now. And then you will be redirected to this platform here. You can choose which payment method you want to use. For example, the card payment, you can use Google Pay. Here you can obviously see what different payment methods are optionable. So in this case, let's choose the Bitcoin, and then you can just click on buy now, and then you will have to enter your card details, and then you can just follow the process and you will have the money within like a few minutes up here. All right, so once you have deposited money here, you can always check that, of course, if you go up here to your assets and click on my assets, and then we can see right here in the spot market that we have received the money that you have deposited. All right, so once we have the money here on your account, we can now use it to leverage trade on the platform. The first thing we have to do is transfer it to our trading account, because right now we have it on our spot account, but to use it to leverage trade with it, we need to transfer it to a USDT M futures account. Obviously, if you have cryptocurrencies deposited and you want to use it to trade, for example, you have Bitcoin deposited and you want to trade Bitcoin with your Bitcoin, you can deposit it to your Coin M futures account, or same goes for Ethereum or any other cryptocurrency. But in my case, what I prefer and I like to do is just use US dollar tether to trade with it, because then you can deposit it to your USDT M futures account and trade any cryptocurrency with it. So that's pretty nice. And to do that, we simply go here and click on transfer from our spot market to our USDT M futures account. We can see our available balance right here. Let's check all of it. Click on confirm. And now, as you can see, we don't have it here anymore, but now we have it in our USDT M futures account. All right, so now we can scroll up a little bit and go to derivatives. And then, as you can see, you have USDT M futures. Obviously, if you have your coin deposited to the Coin M futures, you will use this one right here. As you can see, there's not many pairs available, so I just use USDT M futures. And now let's just go for Bitcoin in this case. And then you will get to the trading page, as you can see. So this might look a little bit complicated at the beginning, but it's actually pretty simple to understand. And it's really nice layout, so I will explain you everything step by step right now. So first of all, here on the left top, you can choose your trading pair. So if you want to switch to a different trading pair, you can always search for it here, and you will see all the USDT M futures trading pairs right here, and you can switch between them very easily. Here we'll see some information, for example, the current price, the change, some information up here. And down here, you can now see the price chart. You can actually get rid of these, for example, the volume thing, just click on the X right here, and these moving averages line, just click on the axis right here. So you have just a clean view of the current price. Up here, you can of course also switch between 1 hour chart, the daily chart if you want to do that. So now every candle is 1 day. Or you can of course also go to the 1 minute chart, for example. Now every candle is 1 minute. So we can actually see exactly what's going on right here. Let's zoom in a little bit also. And now here on the right side, you can see the order book. So you can see all the selling orders up here and all the buying orders down here. Right below it, you can also see the recently happened trades right here. And down below it, you can here see your positions. So if you have positions opened, you will see them here. You can see your transaction history, everything that has happened, you can see down here, but we will actually go into that once we have opened a trade in just a bit. Here on the right side, you can also see your assets again. So you can see USDT, we have 118 USDT right here. You could also transfer some money again if you want to do that, or convert something or buy something with your fiat. If you need some more, that's also really handy right here. And if you scroll up a little bit, we can also see here, that's actually the section where we can control all of our trades. So in this case, we want to open a position. First thing we have to do is up here, select our margin mode. In this case, I always recommend you to just use isolated. Just click on confirm and it's fine. You have it isolated. And here you can choose your leverage. As you can see, you can choose an up to 125x leverage, and you can choose whatever big position you want to choose. So in my case, I'm just going to stick with a 10x leverage just for demonstration right here, and click on confirm. And then I have it to 10x. So I have access to 10 times the amount that I have available right here. Now I can choose if I want to open a limit or a market order. Limit order, the only difference is at a limit order, I can choose a certain price at which I want my position to be opened. But in this case, I just recommend you just use market order. Then it will be executed immediately at the current market price. So I can now choose down here the position size. Obviously, if you use this little slide controller down here, you can choose how much percent you want to use. So if I pull that to 100%, I can see down here, I'm using 100% of my margin up here. So I'm using the entire 118, round about that, $18 tether right here. And my position size is of course 10 times that. So it will be at 1,150. If I go for that to 50%, I'm only using 50% of my margin up here. So only like, $57 as you can see. And my position size, of course, will be 10 times that. So let's say I want to open a $500 tether position. I can see I'm only using $50 of my own margin right here, because of course I'm using a 10x leverage. So 10 times this equals the $500 tether, which is the entire position size. So now I want to open the position. You can choose between long or short. In this case, I'm just going to go for a long position. So I can just click on long right here. Just click on long again, and now I have my position opened. If I scroll down a little bit, I can also directly see it right here. And now we are going to go through all the different things that we can see right here, and how we can also set a stop loss and take profit. So let's see here on the left side, we can see it's a Bitcoin US dollar tether trade, USDT futures. It's a 10x leverage. We can see the position size, which is about the $500 that we used to open the position. Here we can see it's an isolated margin mode. Our entry price, which is $20,350. And here we can see our mark price. This is the current market price. And below it, we can see our liquidation price. So this is if we don't have a stop loss set, which we will do in just a bit. But if you don't have one and the position goes so much into the negative that your entire margin, which you can see right here, so the capital that you've put in from your own capital into the trade will be gone. Basically, then the position will be closed automatically and you will lose all of your margin right here. So here we can see your margin. This is the own capital that you use for this trade. So the $50 times the 10x leverage equals the position size, of course. And right next to it, we can see our profit and loss. So in this case, I have 9 cents in the profit, and this equals 0.2% in this case. Here we could close our position, and here we can see TP and SL means take profit and stop loss. So we can click on that, and now we can set a certain price at which we want to position to be closed in a profit. And here we can set a certain price at which we want our position to be closed in a certain loss. So let's go up here and let's say, for example, all right, I want my position to be closed at, let's say, $23,000. Then I will see, okay, at this price it will be closed automatically. We're currently at 20,300. And if it reaches 23,000, my position will be closed and I will have a profit of 63 US dollar tether. If you go down here, you can also set a stop loss. So let's say if the position goes to $19,800, then my position will be closed and I will have a loss of $13.20. So that's pretty useful. You can switch these numbers around and choose how much of profit or loss you want to have at these prices. And then you can just click on confirm. And now I have them set, my take profit right here and my stop loss. And you can obviously always change them up if you click on here again and adjust them. So that's really, really useful. All right, so that's pretty much already it, or everything you need right here. So now you can obviously wait until the take profit or stop loss is hit, or you can always, of course, just close your position if you want to do so. You can just go here to close and click on limit if you want to do it at a certain market price. But of course, you can just click on market as well. Then it will be closed immediately at the current market price. You can see here the position size. So if you want to close 100% of it, in this case, I have a little loss. So I will take the entire loss, or I could say, for example, 50%, only 50% of the profit or loss in this case. So you can leave some of the position open if you want to do so, if you want to take some partially profits, for example. In this case, I just want to close the entire position to show you. Just go to 100% and then click on confirm. And now as you can see, my position is closed again, and that's already it. Don't forget to create an account by using the link down from the video description to get the 10% discount on all trading fees. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments.